what's up, GamerFitnation? This is Tamika, Moultrie, REDinFamy, and I'm here at Hammerstein Ballroom with RedBull Battle Grounds right now. And I'm also here with James from NVIDIA. He's going to tell us a little bit more about his involvement with eSports and RedBull.
Sure. We're really excited to be here. The RedBull Battle Grounds event is fantastic. It's one of the most beautiful eSports sets I've ever seen in this theater. It's just fantastic. And it's an interesting story with our partnership with RedBull is we're providing the technology behind. We're a powered by NVIDIA partnership with them. So it's important for us to be integrated into the experience. And what we're doing is providing GTX 780 Ti's for all of the players' machines. And we're also showing a new technology here called G-Sync, which is going to have a major impact on esports. But for GamerFitnation, I think there's an interesting story in that RedBull studies the physiology of sports, and now that esports is considered a real sport, the interesting side of that is that RedBull studies and does scientific analysis on the human physiological side, and we pick up where they click the mouse button, and we take the technology story from there. So our partnership is really interesting on the deep side of esports, and we're really looking forward to a long partnership with RedBull.
That's great. So, I mean, you mentioned about how esports, and now we have gaming athletes now. So how do you see esports transitioning to becoming bigger? I mean, we're here at Hammerstein Ballroom. It's a larger crowd. We're finally here in New York City with RedBull. So how do you feel about esports and how it's transitioned to become the next sport as far as entertainment?
Yeah, so it used to be a subculture. Gamers were considered a segment that had a unique competitive side to it. But in Asia, it grew to be a community that was an incredible size. And so esports is fairly new to North Americans. But if you go to Asia, to Europe, to Russia, it's a different story, and so North America is beginning to get exposed to it and understanding how fun it is and what a great spectator sport it can be. And I think now you're going to see the ramp explode here in North America. So it's truly a global phenomenon, and it's a very important segment to NVIDIA.
Yeah, because I mean, in Asia alone, they have it actually almost like a sport, and esports is growing so big. So here at NVIDIA with RedBull, what are some things you've seen that RedBull are doing with gamers as far as pertaining to their health?
Well, I think, first of all, I would invite RedBull to answer that one specifically. But if you look at what they've done in the past, and if you go on RedBull.com and look at some of the media they've shot, you can see that their studies in physiology of sports is fantastic. And you can imagine that within esports, when a player is in a booth under stress and the heat's on and the crowd, they can see the crowd, the physiological story is really interesting. For us, it's important once that player clicks that mouse button or makes a move, an action, that the technology behind it provides the fastest, most accurate response possible.
So tell us a little bit more about what NVIDIA has as far as anything that's new for PC gamers or even pro gamers for their PCs,
Sure.
I guess, enhance it.
Well, G-Sync technology is going to be really important. We've just announced it, and we'll be launching it in 2014. What that does is it reverses the model. Whereas monitors used to have, today, GPUs sync to the monitor's 60 hertz or refresh rate. Well, we've turned that on its head, and now the monitor syncs to the GPU. So it eliminates tearing, stuttering, and it reduces lag time. That's important to esports players, and it makes for a much smoother gaming experience. Other technologies like shadow play allows users to record their own competition games and be able to stream them or load them up to VOD easily and quickly. And then, of course, NVIDIA Shield, our handheld gaming device, is a fantastic piece, too. So there's a lot of things. We're very active in the gaming field.
That's great. I mean, it's great to see that NVIDIA is doing more and sponsoring an event like this as far as gaming and for pro gamers. And I love what y'all doing. I like that y'all more involved, and especially esports is growing. Esports had a fantastic year. It's not ended yet, but it's growing even more. I mean, even since the start. But thanks so much, James, and I appreciate everything you're doing. But this is Tamika with James from NVIDIA, and we're here at RedBull Battle Grounds, and we'll see you soon.